All right, welcome to the Rokani Media Football, and it's a Saturday, and you know to it that some 6 hours from now, Arsenal is really going to be playing against Villa, and I'm honored to obviously be alive and be given a chance to obviously be talking to you, to obviously show you how Arsenal have gone ahead, obviously charge up for the game between them at Emirates and Nottingham Forest. Smash like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on the stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Remember, we are powered by Mono Gadgets. Mono Gadgets are dealers in brand new phones and brand new laptops. And if at all you're really watching us for the very first time, continue to subscribe. And Mono Gadgets, what do they deal in? They deal in phones. They deal in brand new phones and laptops, and they also have used phones and used laptops from the United Kingdom. Even if you want affordable smartwatches, they have them and they do deliveries. Call them on +256 70 9988 665 or 070 9988 665. And you'll thank me later. That is Mono Gadgets for you. And don't forget to obviously find yourself in a position of obviously getting the best of the best that you deserve from Mono Gadgets in here. They really have affordable smartwatches, used phones and used laptops, not from Uganda but from the United Kingdom, and all will be well. Now, I don't want to waste a lot of time from there because that is going to have to become a song in here for you on a regular basis. But let's obviously start going and really doing the needful. Now, Arteta, he was being told of the Nottingham's form, and he said they've been really good, really consistent. They've been tough against the best opposition, especially. So big credit to Nuno Espirito and the coaching staff of what they are doing. They are very clear with their intentions on how they manage to take the game the way they want. I'm really impressed with how they've done it. So yesterday, when I was recording the match day live, the match preview that I uploaded on this channel, I told you that Nottingham Forest has beaten Liverpool. They've drawn with Chelsea away from home, and most of the points they've gathered or they've gone ahead obviously get them away from home, meaning that away from home Nottingham Forest is really a huge threat. That's why the manager is he's really impressed, and kudos to Nuno Espirito. But he has also said that they are consistent and they're having 19 points. And having 19 points, if you're Nottingham Forest, for a team that obviously commenced their season when their aim was to obviously come up and obviously find themselves in a position of obviously staying in the league, I tell you what, it is really something important to note that they've gone ahead to obviously do a very, very wonderful job. That is the side of Nottingham Forest for you. So I tell you this, it's really very important to see to it that all is well and all has gone ahead to obviously be given the best of the best in what they're really doing. So I believe respect is really earned, and Nottingham Forest has earned the respect to obviously get those words from Mikel Arteta because they're really doing well. Though I believe it's really going to be a 3-1 win for the club of Arsenal, and Arsenal is really going to beat the side of Nottingham Forest because the players know to it that there is no room for error. That is it. There is no room for error, and they know it very well. They have to take this by themselves and obviously take it to the levels they want it to be. Now, Arteta, on the mode in the Arsenal camp over the past couple of weeks, remember they've gone ahead to obviously lose out on very many games. They haven't gone ahead to win a game from the last international break. They lost 2 and drew 2, and this is what Arteta had to say. I think about everything that we've done is the reason that we haven't won games because the opponent has been superior to us. He says, I think about everything we've done. Is the reason that we haven't gone ahead to win games because the opponent has been superior to us? It's a question. He said, the clear answer is no. Should we have won more of those games? That's a question. And he said, the answer is yes. Do I like what our team is doing? The answer is yes. But we have to improve certain things, especially how we have defended attacking the box. Obviously, Arsenal has been playing well, but the problem is they haven't gone ahead obviously defend well. That is it. And it's something that I raised concern about in the previous 1-2 months, according to how Arsenal has been playing. I tell you, I think it's only Newcastle and Bournemouth that Arsenal hasn't gone ahead to obviously score a goal. You get? But most of the games Arsenal have gone ahead, obviously score a goal. And for example, the draw at Chelsea, Arsenal was in the lead. The draw at Emirates against Liverpool, Arsenal was in the lead. You understand? So Arsenal has gone ahead, obviously drop points because of the defending. And we all knew to it that they really had one of the best central defenses in the Premier League. But it looks like they're really trying to obviously fade out when it comes to such a display. So I think all they have to do is simple. They have to improve on the way they defend. And I tell you, the moment they improve on the way they defend, the rest is really going to be history. They're really going to become a threatening force like they've been last season. And there is a chance for them to obviously come up and obviously improve to see to it that everything really comes to pass. Now, before I take you into the footage of how Arsenal are here to charge for the game of Nottingham Forest, allow me show you this. Arteta on how Arsenal stand with injuries after the international break. He said there has been some positives, some others not so. Trossard seems to be okay. He trained this morning and seems to be feeling good. We will assess everything with the doctor right now, as he was able to be part of that session. So that's good. Declan Rice, Carafiori, and Saka were training, and you never know. They might even make into the starting 11. But if you watched my match preview, Declan Rice and Saka were into that team, and Partey was being played as a right back. But if Carafiori hits all passes the late fitness test, obviously he'll have to get into the left back, and Julian Timber will play as a right back, because Arsenal feel like they have to obviously take everything to where it really deserves. So that's what you're really having in through right now on Arsenal's charge for the Forest tie. And let's obviously get into how this team was really training ahead of this. The charge, that is Mikel Arteta, obviously holding balls on training, and he was like instructing these players. Gabriel Jesus, one of those players that is really struggling for minutes, and he's like, please, Kai Havertz looked like he's struggling. Can you please get me more minutes and obviously prove myself? That is it. Then William Saliba taking part into the training session for the club of Arsenal, and then his partner in crime, that is Gabriel Magalhaes, obviously coming up and really showing up, flying from Brazil and touching down London. That is Arteta looking on as the players trained. William Saliba, obviously, raising two of his hands into his face. This is Raheem Sterling and Zinchenko. Looks like Raheem Sterling is really rusty, and that's why you haven't gone ahead obviously get him play many minutes into the team of Arsenal. Then Gabriel Magalhaes obviously stretching out in the gym to obviously prepare for the green grass work for what they're supposed to be doing into the mix. And then we are having Gabriel Martinelli obviously trying to run and obviously do the drills as instructed by the manager. Gabriel Jesus looks like very astonished in what was happening during the gym work, and that is Martin Odegaard, the captain, who went ahead to snap the national team in favor of Arsenal because he felt like Arsenal needed him more and more and more and more. And I told you why that reason was really easy for him to obviously, why that decision was easy for him to make was simple, because the side of Arsenal found themselves the side of Norway were not here qualifying for the round of 8 of the UEFA Nations League. Gabriel Magalhaes looking on, Zinchenko obviously trying to smile, youngster Ethan Nwaneri obviously trying to press Raheem Sterling alongside Thomas Partey as Gabriel Jesus really looks on. And I think Raheem Sterling needs to obviously click a certain level of performance or form to obviously get himself in the team of Arsenal. I know he never had a preseason that was really right, so he's really trying to fit to the team of Arsenal. And he might be one of those players that might obviously fit to the team from January. That is it, because every player deserves a chance to play. And if at all you're not playing, there is no way you are going to really click those levels of really becoming good and better. So this is Raheem Sterling obviously trying to shoot during the training session, and is like, I have to fight for my position in here. Then Ethan Nwaneri going in for technique of a shot, and he's really trying to push and really prove Mikel Arteta that, please, I'm that guy that you need to be having into your team, because I've heard you talk about Adagula, but everything Adagula do, I can do. So why are we looking at that? And I think that story that ran in the media, obviously, went ahead to obviously push Ethan Nwaneri and obviously prove the manager that, please, I'm the guy who is supposed to obviously be taking on that position. Then Jorginho and Martinelli walking onto the Sob Harelli Training Center training ground. This is the captain, that is Martin Odegaard, obviously touching down Sob Harelli Training Center. And this is Sterling, Zinchenko, Jesus. You see them all doing the needful when they're really walking onto the green grass to obviously start off the training for the last charge. Jesus and Raheem Sterling watching on, Mikel Arteta looking on at his players and what he has really gone ahead obviously to instruct them to do. Then this is Ethan Nwaneri and William Saliba obviously having a laugh during the training session. And Thomas Partey, after Ghana failing to qualify for the African Cup of Nations, meaning that he's really going to be available for Arsenal during January, because January AFCON is really going to be taking center stage. Then this is Jorginho, obviously coming up to put in a shift in there for you. And this is Lewis Kelly and Mikel Merino, obviously during the training session at the Sob Harelli Training Center. There comes Martinelli alongside his fellow Brazilian guy known as Gabriel Jesus. So that's what we happen to get from the Sob Harelli Training Center, and you guys now know how Arsenal went ahead obviously put in a charge for that beautiful encounter. So go into the comment section, have your say about Arsenal last charge for Forest tie, and your predictions are still welcome in the comment section below about what you think Arsenal is really going to be putting on the table today as far as this game of football is really concerned. Rokani David remains my name, and hope you guys are really having a fantastic stay. I'm out for now. See you later, and first video of the day, and more is yet to come. We out.